Joining us late this afternoon, we learned Congressman Keith Ellison will boycott Donald Trump's inauguration. Ellison joins at least 25 members of Congress who say that they will not go to Friday's swearing in because of Trump's criticism of civil rights icon Congressman John Lewis of Atlanta. Congressman Lewis said in an interview this weekend he did not consider Trump a legitimate president. Then the president-elect fired back on Twitter that Lewis was all talk and no action. Lewis was a close colleague of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and was beaten by police and arrested during protests in the 1960s. Esme Murphy joins us now with more.
Well, Amelia, I can tell you so far right now, the only member of the Minnesota delegation who is boycotting is Congressman Keith Ellison. Now, obviously, the timing of all this on Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday is extraordinary. Congressman Ellison joining many of those who are boycotting by citing Representative Lewis' status as a civil rights era hero. It was these words from Representative John Lewis that infuriated the president-elect.
I don't see this president-elect as a legitimate president.
Trump's Twitter rebuke that Lewis was all talk and no action drew support from key Republicans, including Vice President-elect Mike Pence.
I was deeply disappointed to see someone of his stature question the legitimacy of Donald Trump's election.
But the attack on Lewis infuriated many. Lewis was beaten by police and arrested more than 40 times during civil rights protests. Senator Al Franken tweeted on Martin Luther King Day he would honor civil rights heroes, not attack them. But an aide said Senator Franken would attend the inauguration. Senator Amy Klobuchar has not publicly criticized Trump's tweet, but did say she has to attend the inauguration.
Well, I am actually the incoming ranking member on the Rules Committee. So I don't have a choice. I have a job to do, and I have to be there.
In a tweet yesterday, Congressman Ellison blasted Trump, calling him bully-in-chief. This afternoon, Ellison tweeted, "I am standing with John Lewis and the millions of people around the country who have been targeted by Donald Trump. And I will not celebrate a man who preaches a politics of division and hate. I won't be attending Donald Trump's inauguration." Ellison joins at least 25 other members of Congress who are boycotting the inauguration.
The last time we had a mass boycott of a presidential inauguration was when Abraham Lincoln got elected president and all the southern states boycotted. And so that's how rare it is.
Now, we want to give you some perspective. There are 535 members of Congress, and the number of representatives boycotting represents less than 10%. The timing of the controversy is especially awkward, and both last night and today on Twitter, the president-elect softened his tone, saying he wanted to work with Lewis on healing inner cities, and today the president-elect met with Martin Luther King Jr.'s oldest son at Trump Tower in New York City.
All right, Esme, thank you. WCCO and CBS News will bring you President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration this Friday with coverage throughout the day on TV and online.